Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today is an exciting day. It's the kickoff to our Alice collaboration. Hashtag Down the Rabbit Hole 2020. So I would like to thank each and every one of my participating collaborators. We're going to start with Miss DC at My Paper Cuts, Susan Tootsie Tucker, Hey Am Channel, Marianne, Kathy's Favorite Things, Enchanted by Craft Soleil, and Instagram Dawn Sutton, along with myself and Miss Judy from My Scrapbook Loft. So today's the first day of our projects, and this week we were supposed to make ticket strips or 3 tickets. So y'all, here's the thing. Okay. Oh, here's my little tickets. I thought I was going to be really smart and put my tickets on, collage my tickets on corkboard. And I laid it all out, and it was all nice and pretty, laid out exactly where I wanted it. I knew what I was going to do. And y'all know I've been making those ticket strips. And I enjoy making them. They're actually one of my favorite things to make right now. And so I laid it all out and I cut it out, and it was all good. Everything was cut out nice and pretty and everything. And took a lot of time to do it. Well, I went to make my ticket strips, and y'all know ticket strips bend. Well, okay. Corkboard does not bend, y'all. Now, I thought I was so smart and I had this all figured out, and I thought it was going to be so beautiful. And this is what happened. So I bent the ticket strips, and of course they bent, in their own places. So I had to cut them out and even them up a little bit as best I could, because of course I was going for the ripped look. I like that style. But I'm going to go through each and every one of these. So I had to scrap that project and start over with the small tickets because I already had them punched out with the corkboard. So let me show you. I'm going to go through each of them with you. Now, these ones, like I said, were the ticket strips that I made, and it would have been, one full ticket strip put together. Now, this one, they all have Alice paper collaged on them, and then, of course, the back on each of them is a corkboard. And that's I was showing them to my darling, and I was like, there's not much else about it that's Alice on this particular one. So I was like, well, okay. So then I went on to make this one. Now this one I really like. I used this paper's from My Porch Prints. The background paper has been collaged on here. I have a corkboard heart in the back. You can't see that, yeah. I also used rub-ons on the paper. That's where the bird comes from. And I've got flowers underneath here. And then I have the trim from BB Craft and the beads from BB Craft laid out as well. And that is my project. So that's the first one. And then I have this one. This one's one of my favorites. Oops, I'm trying to get in frame, y'all. Okay, there we go. But I really like this one. Now I've got some eyelash trim on it. So you can see that there. And then I've got the Tea Party scene. And in the background paper you can see the rabbit over here. It's really hard to see. He's not laid out real well. But again, this is on corkboard. And then I made this one. Oh, there we go. Which I think is really cute. It's one of my favorites. So, again, some of these things aren't necessarily, like you can see the key and you can see the clock piece back here. But then this would be the only other thing that you would see that was Alice besides the paper, which is collaged on. So then I decided, well, I had already done these little tickets, right? I had already punched those out of the corkboard as well. So I had to go back and collage with those, and this is what I come up with. So this one turned out really cute. It's one of my favorites. And this is a rub-on in the middle of this bow. That's a rub-on. So I thought that was really cool. And I used the BB Craft beads on the top. I don't know, can you see that there? There we go. I gotta move slower with this camera. Okay, and then I made, this one was my second one. Isn't she cute? And I've got the word believe on here. Isn't she adorable? And again, they're all on corkboard. And then my final one was this one. And this one I have the word love on. But I think it turned out adorable. But that's my ticket, y'all. See, and they're all on corkboard. So that is my project share for this week. Next week is an altered item, and I'm really super excited to share that with y'all. I did run down to the wire on this particular week's project because I was working on getting some of the prep work done for some of the other projects because they're going to take much more time. So I was trying to get that done, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have got to get on my tickets. So anyway, this is what I came up with, y'all, and I think they turned out super cute. Yeah, I struggled with it a little bit because, like I said, it didn't turn out the way that I had envisioned it in my head. So I wanted to show that, you know, even though something turned out as a failure, that you could turn it into something that could be useful, and that's my example. So even though that wasn't necessarily a ticket or part of the collaboration, I did make my 3 tickets here to honor the commitment for the collaboration. But I wanted to show you all that even when you make a mistake, or even when something doesn't work out the way you think it's going to in your head, because that's what happens to me, that you can make something with it. It may not be exactly what you had in mind, but sometimes it's even better than what you had in mind. So I am learning to go with it, right, instead of fight it. So that's what I'm doing. So I thank you all for watching our videos and following our collaboration. I will leave a link down below with everyone's channel who is participating in this collaboration. Miss Judy and I are so excited, and we're so blessed and thankful that everyone wanted to participate as much as they did, and we're just having a good old time. And I know poor Miss Judy, she is just busy over there, so she's got a lot on her plate right now. So, but anyway, I had a great time, and I hope you all enjoyed what I brought to you today, and I'll see you next week with our next project. Thank you all for watching. Bye now.